Okay, this is our very first step in trying to do our math string art prep. What we're going to do is we're going to put our ruler down on each corner. Make sure you have 2 points of contact on your ruler so it will not move. We're going to make a small X in the middle. Turn the paper. Make another small X in the paper. And that is the center that you have to work with. Now, what we're going to do from this point on is we're going to put our compass at 4 inches because we're going to make an 8-inch circle. We're going to put the point or needle end on the X, and then we're going to draw our four-inch circle. And there we go. So that is what we have so far. Your next step is we're going to take any point on the circle and make a little slash mark. From here, we're going to go around the circle using our compass that's set at the 4-inch mark, and we're going to set the needle on the slash and then mark the circle with the 4-inch radius, and do the same all the way around the circle until you get back to the very beginning where you started. And then just double check your last mark to make sure that it works. Okay, and it does. Alright. Next step that you have to do is we need to go through and number these. So we'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So there's your numbers. Then what we're going to do is we're going to connect the 1 and 3 together. We then connect the 3 and 5. And then lastly, the 1 and 5. Make sure you have 2 points of contact on your ruler so it does not move. And we end up with a triangle in the center of our circle. We need now to connect the 2 and the 4. Four and 6. And 6 and 2. And then we end up with a star. The star is going to be the basic pattern for this particular project. So in laying out the template first, we're able to get some of the key components that's going to enable us to do this very accurately. So drawing this out is very important. You want to do a nice, neat job at it because that's going to determine how well your art's going to turn out. Next thing that we need to do is we're going to draw a 6-inch circle. So we set our compass at 3 inches. I'm going to again set it at the center of our paper. Okay, and going around at 3 inches. We have our 6-inch circle. So that is where you should be at this point. The last step is we're going to connect the points of the triangles together. So we're going to connect the points on the 2 and the 5. Connect the points on the 3 and the 6. And then lastly, the 4 and the 1. Again, using 2 points of contact on your ruler so you make sure that it does not move. Okay, and that is what you should have when you get done. Alright, The next step that we're going to do is we're going to set our ruler at the points of the star, and we're going to start drawing 1/8 of an inch marks towards the inside corner of the stars. So again, starting from the point, mark your 1/8 of an inch marks. Until you get to the one at the corner. And basically you're going to go all the way around the entire star until you have them all marked out. Alright, now that you have your 1/8 inch marks around the perimeter of your star, we are now going to focus on these lines that connect the points. What we're going to do is we're going to set our ruler at the start of the 6-inch circle to the other 6-inch side, and we're going to put our 1/8 of an inch marks going all the way across it. Keep in mind and remember, you want to be very accurate as you do this, because this is going to determine where you will put your thread later. So you want them to be spaced perfectly across. And remember, go to the other side of that 6-inch circle and then stop. So basically you're going from here to here, and then you're stopping, and you're going to do this line and then finally this line. Okay, this next step is going to involve using a push pin, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple sheets of paper or even a ream of paper, put it down first, and then put your diagram on top of it. We're going to take this push pin and push it into the paper, into the ream of paper underneath so we don't go into the desk, and we're going to push on the 1/8 inch marks. We're going to first start by going around the perimeter of the star, and then we're going to go on the inside of the star to the lines and then stop. So again, we're just taking our push pin and we're pushing into the diagram on those little slash marks, all the way around, and then on those lines.